on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Silver and Black. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Vegas. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the man from Purdue, their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell.
Here's a guy that could be described as your very traditional, typical drop-back passer. We don't have a lot of them left in today's modern offense, but he can stand tall in the pocket, and he can throw it all over the field. But when it comes to operating NFL offense at a high level, he's got some growing to do. That's where his development in the next step has to come. Now, today is going to be a big opportunity for him to showcase has that development started, and if he can lead his team.
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return, and he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion is Myers. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's O'Connell. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On 4th down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
A lot of guys love sitting here, Mike, and nitpicking his game. And I would agree, some of it is fair criticism. But there's one thing you can't deny. This guy is electric with the ball in his hands. One of the best open field runners, regardless of position in the entire league. But for him to take the next step and develop as a quarterback, he needs to match that arsenal that he has with his legs and develop a little bit more in the traditional passing game with his arm. If he's able to do that, they're not only going to have a chance to win here today, but they're going to win for a long time in the future.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to Harris again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's brought in by Myers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. To throw is O'Connell. He'll go right back to Myers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. O'Connell to throw. He's got a man. That's Myers. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They go play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete, but as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They put Wilson in motion. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. Good running, gets him to about the 44. That's Washington, the man in motion. On first down, it's Harris. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Here's 2nd and 2. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Give up the middle to Harris. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Second and 7. They run with Warren. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Fields. And he's in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A second down throw for O'Connell. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
First and 10. On play action, O'Connell. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On the give, it's White. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's second and 9. Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Fields now. Going for it all. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Woo. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Another run here with White. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now O'Connell. He gets this one to Tucker. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. A give, and here's White. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll go again with White. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. In motion is Myers. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Raiders get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's a third down and 4. Fields to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Fields now on second down. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Second down, it's Fields. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. They'll run with Harris. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. O'Connell to throw on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
On for the extra point is Boswell. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Whoa! Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They run it over center with Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They go play action with Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play action, here's Fields. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Raiders are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Raiders offense and Aiden O'Connell heading back onto the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. They'll run over center with White. And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Here's O'Connell. He gets that complete to his tight end man. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Vegas.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. In motion is Myers. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And that is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On first down, it's White, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. O'Connell to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's... Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the right side and incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Robert Spillane spills him there. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Fields. That is brought in at the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They're called in at the 2.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Warren. And he will dive into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
On the handoff, it's White. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive line, you give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's O'Connell. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raider first down.
These could be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run. Here's Harris, working his way for a short pickup to the 48. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Wilson in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Third and 6. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
"21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. To throw is O'Connell. Here's a screen set up for Madison. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Stop his feet, make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
To the right side, hauled in by Myers. They face 2nd down and 7. Now O'Connell. That's taken in by the running back Madison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Myers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On play action, O'Connell. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 3rd down, it's White. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. On the bootleg, it's O'Connell. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone, and it pays off with 1st and goal. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Here's O'Connell. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds the...
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Harris. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more